When planning out a scene that has some kind of confrontation in it, the angle from which you show your characters can have a huge impact on whether your character is seen in a position of power or a position of weakness. So let's look at how to use these angles to improve your films. Hey everyone, Camber here, showing you how to use your camera to make good videos. And today we're looking at how using a low angle shot can enhance the sense of that character's authority, whereas using a high angle shot can show your character in a position of weakness. And learning how and when to use these angles can really help to enhance the storytelling aspect of your film by emphasizing the emotions that you want your audience to feel. So let's look at some examples from films on how to use these different camera angles. In Crazy Rich Asians, Rachel has been shunned by her boyfriend's mom, and the camera starts evenly at eye level for them both when it feels like they're finally having a breakthrough. But then Eleanor walks toward Rachel, making her step down the stairs to place herself in a higher position with an empowering low angle camera shot on Eleanor. Then we see a high angle shot of Rachel while Eleanor makes clear how she really feels about her.
You will never be enough.
And this high angle shot of Rachel emphasizes her feeling of isolation and helplessness in the scene.
I wouldn't want Nick to worry.
Here in the post, we see a conference call beginning where others are giving Meryl Streep's character, who's the owner of the paper, their opinions on whether to publish a controversial story that could shut down the company. As everyone is chiming in with a lot of information, the camera moves up and away to a high angle shot showing her in a position of doubt and indecisiveness over what she should do. And then, as everyone keeps giving their opinions, the camera continually moves around her from a high angle to further emphasize all the pressures closing in on her that are making her feel this way. But then later in the movie, after she made the decision to publish, and we see that the aftermath of that decision was that many other newspaper companies followed suit and published many similar stories. We then see her from a low angle shot that puts her in a position of power and confidence from what she achieved compared to before where she was in that position of doubt. We also see the high and low angle shots a lot in fighting scenes, like here in The Matrix Revolutions when Bane gets the gun and is then seen from a low angle since he has a position of power over Neo. But even though we see him from a low angle, Neo is seen with only a hint of a higher than eye level angle, which may be signaling that he still has power in the situation. Another time when high and low angles are useful are in parental situations to show the parents' authority over their children. Here in Tangled, Mother Gothel sternly tells Rapunzel to not ask about leaving the tower. We see Mother from a very low angle showing her authority, contrasted with the high angle shot of Rapunzel showing her submissiveness and helplessness in the situation.
I love you very much, dear. I love you more.
And it's pretty cool how these subtle tricks can really have a huge impact on your film. So let me know down in the comments if you've ever noticed this before, or if you even have a film that you think could benefit from using these angles. But now, let's look at one more example where the camera angles used don't quite match up with who actually has the power in the scene. In this scene from The Dark Knight, Batman is interrogating the Joker and starts getting rough with him. We see Batman from a low angle shot and the Joker from a high angle shot. The interesting thing in this scene though is that even though the camera angles put Batman in the position of power over the Joker, it's actually the Joker who holds all the power in the scene because he doesn't actually care what Batman or anyone else does to him.
You have nothing to threaten me with, nothing to do with all your strength.
Whereas Batman is the one who's actually in a position of desperation because he's quickly realizing that he has nothing to leverage to get the Joker to give him the information that he needs.
52nd Street, and she's on Avenue X. That's just who.
But I hope these examples have been helpful in showing you how you can improve the dynamic of your scene with just a little bit of planning ahead rather than just getting your camera out, getting a bunch of various angles and hoping it works out in editing. But if this video was helpful, then please help me out by leaving a like and go watch some more videos on the channel because there's a lot of stuff on there that'll help you become a better filmmaker. Hit that subscribe button with the bell if you're new so you won't miss any content, and I'll see you in the next one.